welcome to our show, Double Lengua.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Joss.
And today's video, I think we're just going to be doing like something short, keeping it short and simple. We're just going to ask each other a couple questions that you all asked us. Thank you all for, sending us those questions.
Yep.
Definitely follow us on Instagram. I'll put the name up here. Follow us on Instagram and yeah.
Tell me about a challenge that you had to overcome and how you overcome it.
So I've been without a car maybe like almost 9 months. So that's been a challenge definitely because you're so used to having a car. You're so used to, going back and forth to point A and B whenever you want to. You're not really asking anybody, can I use this or give me a ride and yada, yada, yada. And so just to kind of adjust to not having that freedom, it's been tough, but I'm getting there. I'm about to get my car pretty soon anyway, so yeah. I still haven't really overcome it, but I feel like that's what I'm doing because I've been dealing without having a car. So I'm in the process of
overcoming that.
Yeah.
So for me, I think a challenge that I had to overcome, I feel like basically being on my own. Being on your own is really different because you don't really have, not saying that you can't depend on other people, but you want to make sure that you have everything, on your own, regardless whether there's somebody that might help you or not. So I feel like that's very challenging.
What are your favorite movies?
Me? I love Batman movies.
So was it like action?
Yeah, action and Transformers. Oh my god.
Transformers is
Prime.
good. Prime's voice.
Prime. If you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would it be?
Definitely believe in yourself. I feel like, yes. I feel like believing in yourself is such a big, underrated thing. I feel like we think that maybe we believe in ourselves, but then if you really think back, I doubted myself in so many different things. I wish I just would have been as confident in my decisions or as confident, not thinking twice. So definitely, just if I could have told myself, I would have been like, believe in anything that you want, anything that you want to do, believe in yourself and just do it. Because we can't turn the clock back. So that time is lost, but definitely believe in yourself. What about you?
Standing your ground. I feel like certain situation, I feel like it has to affect me now. So I feel like I would definitely be like, you better fucking stand your ground.
That's a good one. It kind of hurts a little bit whenever I heard that question. I was like, ooh, because
that's what I'm saying.
It makes you feel sentimental because you realize how not technically dumb, but how stupid and dumb and young you really were. That's crazy. It's
that really hit home.
So, what are some of the items on your bucket list?
One of the biggest bucket lists, there's 5 people in my life right now that I literally just want to take care of and do for. So I feel like that's one of my biggest things in my bucket list. I want to make sure I'm the one that does it. And I want to travel.
Where do you want to travel? Where would you?
Greece.
All right. Some of my things on my bucket list, I feel like definitely I want to skydive.
Ooh, we can do that. We can actually do that soon.
Yeah, I definitely want to skydive. I need to take that off. I want to skydive, and I want to go to a concert. I've gone to concerts, but not big concerts.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I'm going to smaller concert, but I want to go to a big arena concert.
Who you go with? Who you go to?
I would love to meet. I would want to go see a freaking Atlanta.
Okay.
That's a lit. Yeah, it was a lit one. But if it would be English, I would love to see.
Okay, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
Okay, so I'm stuck between flying and reading minds, but I'd say a superpower would be read minds.
Yeah,
Is that the same one you're gonna choose?
No, I'm always stuck between reading minds and being invisible. So I would just do invisible because
that's a good one too.
Guess what? Regardless, I'm gonna know what side. Since I feel like I go with invisible. So I feel like that I can be anywhere, whenever, because I'm invisible. So.
All right, last question for me. Who has been the biggest influence in your life?
I think my biggest influence in my life has been my kid's grandmother. She really has, just because she tells me a lot that I remind her of her, so it kind of gives me motivation that she's in a good place right now. So, you know, it kind of gives me a motivation of like, okay, if she did it, that means I'm capable of doing it on my own, just kind of relating to the, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What about you?
I feel like my biggest influence in my life has been my little sister. My little sister, since very young age, I just feel like, not technically she was my daughter, but like, you know, I just felt that very like older sister, like pressure, pressure and like expectations. So I feel like she just really like just motivates me a lot because I want her to look up to me. Since I don't have no kids, you know, I want her to look up to me and be like, you know, if she could do it, I can definitely do it. You know, if she hasn't failed, I don't want to fail. And I just want to set a good example for her. So I feel like, yeah, she would be like the biggest influence. Yep, a good influence in my life.
To make you a better person.
To make you, yeah, for sure.
That's good. That's good.
Yep. That's it. All right, you guys. So peace.
Stay safe.
Love.
And be blessed.
You guys have a good one.
Hey.